me, Mario.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Dodboy and welcome to part 1 of my Let's Play of Super Mario 64. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you stick around. But if you are an existing viewer of mine, this might be a bit confusing. I'm coming at you with something a bit new. I've never really done this before. But don't worry, if you are here for my retrospective videos, I will still plan to release those every Friday, or every other Friday as I have been. I kind of just wanted to do this really just so I can upload a bit more, because I don't really have the time to dedicate to make more retrospectives more frequently, because they're a little bit, higher editing and all that, and scripting and all that, so, it takes a bit longer to make those. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to upload more, give you guys more content, while still maintaining the quality that I strive for with those retrospectives. But yeah, so I know this game's been done to death, but I just kind of wanted to start with something that I know extremely well, such as Super Mario 64, just because I know it so well, and I think I can do a good job with it. So anyway, here we go. Let's get started with a brand new file.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
And yes, that is our motivation. We're looking for a big, juicy, nice, sweet cake. Yeah, I think this is the first Mario game with voice acting in it, if I'm not mistaken. There might be like some Mario teaches typing or Mario is missing or something like that has it, but as far as I can think of, this is definitely the first mainline Mario game with it that I can think of, like an actual game, so to speak. But yeah, let's get started here. We're gonna jump out of this pipe. Yippee wahoo! And here is our good buddy Lakitu. And I say good buddy, but we don't really like him, and that's okay. Ciao, you've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via warp pipe. Using the controller is a piece of cake. Press A to jump and B to attack. Press B to read signs too. Use the control stick in the center of the controller to move Mario around. Now head for the castle. Okay, so not Lakitu quite yet, but we're gonna have a little chat with him here. Hey buddy, how you doing? Good afternoon, the Lakitu Bros here, reporting live from just outside the princess's castle. Mario has just arrived on the scene and will be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues some missing power stars. As seasoned cameramen, we'll be shooting... No, I skipped that, sorry. If we can't adjust the view any further, we'll buzz and take a look at the surroundings, stop and press C up. Press A to resume play. Switch camera modes with the R button. Signs along the way will review these instructions. For now, reporting live, this has been the Lakitu Bros. Kind of gave up on that voice halfway through, but it's fine. So I say good buddy with him. He's not our good buddy. He doesn't work super well, but I'll get into that later. Welcome, no one's home. Now scram and don't come back. Wahaha. I wonder who that was. Things might be a little spooky from what we expect here. But yeah, no, Lakitu is not your friend, because the camera in this game is revolutionary, I'll say, but not so great. But yeah, now we are trapped in here with that evil voice, and we dive into our first world at Bob-omb Battlefield. So we start off with Big Bob-omb on the summit. Wow, you're smack in the middle of the battlefield. You'll find the power stars that Bowser stole inside the painting worlds. First, talk to the Bob-omb buddy. Press B to talk. He'll certainly help you out, and so will his comrades in other areas. To read signs, stop, face them, and press B. Press A and B to scroll ahead. You can talk to some other characters by facing them and pressing B. Alright, so let's talk to our good buddy here, and then I'll explain a little bit my history with this game. Hey you, it's dangerous ahead, so listen up, take my advice. Cross the 2 bridges ahead, then watch for the falling water bombs. The big Bob-omb at the top of the mountain is very powerful, but don't let him grab you. We're Bob-omb buddies, and we're on your side. You can talk to us whenever you'd like to. Yeah, so there you just provide a little bit of help. So for your reference, if you don't know me and you're new to the channel, I am a very, 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 very amateur Super Mario 64 speedrunner. I'm talking like 20-minute 16-star time, which is, I'd say respectable, but I wouldn't say good by any metric, It's like a pretty decent modicum of skill. So I'm gonna mostly be playing this game normal, except for a few stars, specifically like 16 stars that I'm more familiar with. I'm going to kind of try to show you guys some cool speedrunning tricks with that. But for the most part, I'm just going to be playing this game fairly normally because I don't know all that many speedrun tricks, to be real with you. But I do know some cool ones. Alright, so we're here at the top of the mountain. How are we doing? Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm the Big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter. Nope. Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. How dare you scale my mountain? But what right do you have... By what right... I can't read today. By what right do you have to set foot on my imperial mountaintop? You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp, and you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in a battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me this... Dude, I can't read today. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think that you cannot. I think it's the font is messing me up a little bit. But anyway, here's King Bob-omb, our first star and first boss fight. So you just got to pick him up, as he says, toss his ass to the turf. I'm going to try to show off something that's a little quirky. I don't fully know why they did this. He doesn't move very fast. He's extremely easy to kill. You know, it's the first star, so what are you going to expect? But yeah, let's get behind him. And I'm going to waddle him over to the edge. So now you saw me throwing him on the ground hurt him, but you can do that. And then he'll just kind of launch himself back up somehow. And you must fight with honor. It is against the royal rules to throw the king out of the ring. So that doesn't hurt him for some reason. I have no idea why. You would think it would hurt him extra, but you know, it's fine. I guess they wanted you to keep it all in the neck of the woods, I suppose. Alright, one more hit should do it. He does spin a little bit, so you gotta flip over him a little bit. Come on, big boy. And chuck his butt to the dirt. What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here's your star, as I promised, Mario. If you want to see me again, select this star from the menu. For now, farewell. I have not read that text in a long time. I didn't know he just broke the fourth wall like that. It kind of got me. But anyway, we have our first power star. Yippee! Alright, course 1, Big Bob-omb on the summit. So, for those that don't know, I should be reading this. Well, it's basically saying we have to collect power stars. I kind of force of habit with speedrunning. I just skip through all the text. But yeah, we just have to save Peach and the Toads with all the power stars and defeat Bowser. That's our goal. So scattered around this castle are about 15 different levels accessed via these little star doors, and I'll show you exactly what that star will do for us. So obviously there's a 1 in that star, so we need 1 star to go in. We just passed one with 3 on there. Can't go in there yet. And now the door reacts to the power of the stars, and we get to jump into our second level, Whomp's Fortress. So this place is pretty cool. I really like this one in general. Hello, the Lakitu Bros cutting in with a live update on Mario's progress. He's about to learn a technique for sneaking up on enemies. The trick is this. He has to walk very slowly in order to walk quietly. And wrapping up filming techniques reported on earlier, you can take a look around using C right and C left, and press C down to view the action from a distance. And when you can't move the camera any further, the buzzer will sound. This is the Lakitu Bros signing off. Yeah, so they're kind of just teaching us how to use the camera here. It's pretty simple. It just kind of doesn't work, though. But, you know, it's okay. It's an early game. It's fine. So for this time around, I'll just go along the normal way for the fortress, but I'll show you a cool little skip that you can do to kind of get up the fortress a lot quicker on the next time, because the next mission we'll have to get up here anyway. It makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and still you walk all over us. Do you ever say thank you? No. Welcome. Nope. Well, you're not going to wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. If you have a problem with that, just try and pound me, wimp. Ha. Alright, so this is how you're supposed to beat him, is run like to the side like that, and then you ground pound on his butt. But let me show you how you should do it. I don't know how that programming works, but you can just ground pound right through him, I don't quite understand it, but no, crushed again. I'm just a stepping stone after all. I won't grovel. Here, you win. Take this with you. Yeah, so I don't know the science of that, to be honest, but if you ground pound at the right frame, you can just go through him. I don't know. It's really funny, though. But I'm not sure what Nintendo was trying to say when they had Mario topple 2 monarchies in the first 2 worlds of this game, but I guess he is constantly doing that with Bowser. But, you know, whatever. So for now, I do just want to go back to Bob-omb Battlefield and grab some more stuff there, just while I'm thinking about it. And then we'll come back to Whelm's Fortress later. So there is only a few more stars that we can get here at Bob-omb Battlefield before we get some power-ups later in the game, but I'll just do that real quick for you. Hi, Koopa the Quick. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Mario, is it true that you beat the big Bob-omb? Cool. You must be strong and pretty fast. So how fast are you anyway? Fast enough to beat me, Koopa the Quick? I don't think so. Just try me. How about a race to the mountaintop where the big Bob-omb was? What do you say? When I say go, let the race begin. Ready, go! Alright, so, Koopa the Quick, we have to race him to the top of the mountain. He is not fast. He is so not fast, I'm going to show you some physics things with this game. So this is a steep slope. If you run too far up it, Mario will go like that and not be able to make it. However, if you kick up the slope, you can kind of just do that. So that makes platforming a lot easier in this game when you can kind of just skip any slope in the game by doing that. Not any slope, I shouldn't lie, but most slopes. But yeah, we're just gonna do the same path we took for King Bob-omb. Just gotta work our way up here. There are some teleporters along the way, but I believe if you take them, he calls you out for cheating, and then you don't win. But yeah, you just have to reach this flag, and now, unfortunately, this being an old game doesn't have a way to end the mission early, so you just have to wait for him for a minute. But yeah, so here I am. Come on, big guy. Come on, big guy. Where is he? I honestly have no idea where he is. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, old pal. Oh, wow, you really are fast. A human blur. Here you go. You've won it fair and square. I don't even know if... Is Mario even human? I don't know. I feel like he's his own Mario race. He's Italian. I don't know, he's just, his body proportions are so weird compared to, like, Pauline and Rosalina, so I don't even know what to call him. But anyway, that was Foot Race with Koopa the Quick. I've recovered 3 power stars. Now you can open any door with a 3 on its star. You can come and go from these open courses as you please. The enemies ahead are meaner, so be careful. We will definitely do that, just not quite yet. So yeah, into Mission 3 for Bob-omb Battlefield. Shoot to the island in the sky. So there are technically 2... There's a way you're supposed to do this, and there's a way I'm going to do this. We're peace-loving Bob-ombs, so we don't use cannons, but if you'd like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. We'll prepare all of the cannons in this course for you to use. Bon voyage. So yeah, in any course with these Bob-omb Buddy cannons, you can talk to one of them to open them. In which we will do that, and we're ready for blast off. Come on, hop into the cannon. You can reach the star on the floating island by using the 4 cannons. Use the control stick to aim and press A to fire. If you're handy, you can grab one of the trees or poles to land. So, yeah, you can open up these cannons, and with them, you can kind of just, let's see, let me line that up. You can just do that, and kind of just, like, cannonball Mario for some reason. I don't know how they thought of this. So, the main way you're supposed to do this is there's a cannon up on the mountain, and it's supposed to be like an easy way. You're supposed to shoot that like at the tree and grab onto the tree and all that. But there is a trick for speedrunning where you aim at this vaguely Goofy shaped, like Goofy the Disney character shaped cloud, and aim at his eye, and you should always land. All right, well. It's been a while since I've done it, alright? Alright, chill out, it's fine. Let me try that again. So, always is a definite word that you shouldn't use. It might be to the left of Goofy, I don't know. It's something like here. I forget exactly the spot. There's like not an acronym, like a saying for it. But anyway, you end up here and you hit this box and bam, there's our 4th Power Star of the game. Yeah, I forget the exact saying. It's something like aim at Goofy's eye to fly or something. I have no idea. But anyway, there we go. We can do a few more in Bob-omb Battlefield, so we'll get those done. Find the 8 red coins. We'll do that one. That's fine. Alright, so this is a fairly simple red coin mission. If you don't know, red coins are just kind of like level-specific permanent collectibles. They count for X amount of coins, and then you can also get a star from getting all 8 of them. But there's only 8 of them, so you do have to get every single one. Hi, Mr. Chain Chomp. How you doing, pal? And then there is another type of star in this game called a 100 coin star. I think you can kind of gather what you're supposed to do to get that, but I will explain it anyway. So you need 100 coins, you get your own... I can't catch this damn Koopa. So you get 100 coins and you get another star. The unique thing about them is that the level doesn't end when you do that, and then also it's not like a mission per se. You kind of just do it, and it's just good. You do it and you just get a star. You can do it on any mission theoretically, as long as it has 100 coins, which I think in this game it does, whereas like later stuff like Sunshine doesn't always have 100 coins in a mission. But yeah, if you manage to jump on a Koopa and knock him out of his shell, you can ride it, just like a little surfboard, skateboard, whatever you want to call it. But it's just a helpful little get around mechanism. But yeah, we're just gonna go around and collect some of these here coins. We kill some enemies. I think I actually forgot to get some coins toward the beginning, so we'll probably have to go back for that, but it's fine. I don't know if you need all of these necessarily, like all of these coins that are within these Bob-ombs, but I'm gonna grab a lot of them anyway because I forgot them, or I forgot to get a few. Alright, grab a few coins there. Yeah, if I need to go back to the beginning, I'll go back later. I'm not 100%. But yeah, another way you can trick out slopes is some slopes are a little too weird for the kicking mechanism I showed you earlier, but very rarely is a slope too steep to just climb it. If you hold Z and crouch and then just walk, he does a little baby crawl, and you can kind of just do this. I don't really know why this is how the physics of crawling works, but you can. And we'll get there in just a minute. Almost there. How's everyone's day going? Weather's good today. You know, nice and sunny as I look out my window, and we finally got it. And I'm just going to slide back down because we need to get some coins down here. All right, that is 5 in hand. We're at about 34 coins already. We're making good progress. I don't know if I finished this thought earlier, but yeah, we're going to do the 100 coin star while we're doing the red coin star, because you have to be collecting coins anyway, and getting all the red coins gets you 16. So you're already like a decent chunk of the way there anyway, so you might as well. Okay, so grab all these. That should be pretty much every coin on the mountain. Just kidding, there's 5 more right here. I know this game very well, as I said, right? Alright, so yeah, this is the way you're supposed to do the shoot to the island mission. You're supposed to kind of just like do that. Alright, and I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of lie. I think we're actually gonna have to do the 100 coin later. I just remembered this mission with these rings, it's a lot easier to do the 100 coin mission in tandem with that, I think. So we're just gonna do these for now, I think. I might be wrong, but I don't feel like having to go back up there 100 times. Let me see how many I end up with here, and we'll go from there. I used to know the optimal route for this. I no longer do, unfortunately. Oh, alright, come on. Come on, big boy. Yeah, for some reason, this has been a thing in, like, every 3D Mario game where you just run a circle around a pole and get 5 coins for no reason. I'm not really sure the, like, lore justification for that, but you know. Alright, one more. Die. Alright, almost. Alright, we're at 80. Fuck it. Let's just do it. It's fine. We'll just do it live. I didn't necessarily mean to curse there, but hey, yeah, that's fine. Kinda is just a sentence enhancer, like SpongeBob says. Or I think that might have been Patrick. I don't remember. Why did I just moonwalk at that sign? Alright, to read a sign, stand in front and press B like you just did now. When you want to talk to a Koopa Trooper or other animal, stand right in front of it. Please recover the stars that were stolen by Bowser in this course. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I know where to get some coins. That's right. First, there's this box. 3 more. 5 here. Let me just kill some enemies for the rest of them. Get the get the heck over here. I have a bit of a potty mouth, if you don't know me. So you know it's gonna slip out. I'm gonna try to refrain as much as possible. Hey bud, come here. Die. Alright, we are 1 short, and boy do I see a bomb that needs blasting. Come here, boy. There we go. Alright, and you see it just kind of spawns over your head, and you just grab it. And like I said, you kind of just keep going instead of like the mission stars, where you would reset the level. One weird quirk, you'll see me ground pounding after every star. One weird quirk is that like when you grab a star, it maintains the momentum of the action that you were performing as you grab it. So if I were to jump into a star and grab it, say like that, Mario goes up. But if you ground pound right below the star, you grab it and then just drop to the ground, because you're maintaining the momentum of the ground pound, even though you hadn't actually ground pounded yet, per se. So yeah, it's a little odd, but if you see me doing that, it's a speedrunning thing, so it's gonna look weird, but it's fine. Alright, there's one more star that we can get here at the moment. This is gonna be... Oops. This is gonna be hopefully another speedrunning thing. I'll show you the intentional way to do this star, and then hopefully the fun speedrun way. So we need, for the speedrun way, we grab this bomb here, toss him like that, and if you grab him when he is about to blow up, you just get momentum. Again, I don't know the physics. I think you like gain his moving speed, and then if you chuck him when you're against the gate, the force of you throwing him pushes you through the gate somehow. And that's how you can clip through most gates in this game. Alright, so let me just show you the intentional way to do that, because you're not... I think it's pretty obvious you're not supposed to do that. I don't think they intended for that, at least not that I know of. But the intentional way to do that is dodge the chain chomp here and miss the pole. That's very, very good, actually. Whoops. I don't do this methodology a lot. And bang. In which case he does a little happy dance to be free, and then he destroys the wall. So yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. But that's no fun. We like to skip things around here. Alright, but that is going to wrap up Bob-omb Battlefield for now. I think that should wrap up part 1. So thank you all for watching. If you liked it, please let me know so I can continue doing these if folks do like them. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.